Have a seat.
Thanks.
How are you today? I'm glad you came in.
I'm doing good.
That's good. So let me tell you how today is going to go.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself. Then we're going to move on to confidentiality and the rules around that. And then after that, I would like to discuss the issue that brought you in today, if that's okay with you.
Sounds good.
All right, perfect. So a little bit about myself. I graduated from the University of Wisconsin-Stout with my Bachelor's of Science degree in psychology, my minor in human development and family studies. During my 4 years at Stout, I really emphasized my education and learning on mental illnesses in adolescents. Do you have any questions about myself?
No, that sounds good so far.
Okay, so I'll move on to confidentiality. So confidentiality is basically everything that we discuss and we talk about and I write down, it stays between me and you. Your file is in a cabinet that's locked that I only have the key for. If I feel that you are at risk of hurting yourself or at risk of hurting others, I am liable to tell somebody about that, but that's a process I will I will do it with you. I will never go behind your back about that. I'd inform you, and if we ever have to go down that route, I'd be with you the whole entire time. Do you have any questions about confidentiality?
No, that sounds really good. Sounds good.
Would you like to discuss what brought you in today?
Sure. So I've been kind of having some trouble focusing in school and keeping up with my grades.
Okay. What's your major?
Art education.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I do. I kind of enjoy the teaching aspect, and I really love art, so I thought it'd be a good fit for me.
Okay. And what year are you in school?
I'm a sophomore.
Okay. Do you do any extracurriculars at your school?
Yeah, I'm on the cross country and track teams.
Oh, okay. What do you do for cross country and track? Do you do different miles or
mostly the distance events in track?
Okay,
yeah.
I don't know much about track, so I had to ask. So about school, you said that you're struggling. You're struggling keeping up with the work, or?
Yeah, I just don't really feel super motivated in doing it. It's not that I don't understand the work, I just don't feel like I have any motivation to do my homework and turn stuff in.
Okay. Do you feel like you have enough motivation for track in cross country?
Yeah, I think the team helps me have more accountability, so that's something that helps me work
Definitely, yeah.
through it a little more.
Okay. Do you have you ever thought about maybe finding somebody on the track team and doing homework together, or is there anybody on the team that is in your major that you could work together?
I guess I never really thought about that. Most of the people that I hang out with are all in majors not really related to mine, so I never really thought about that a whole lot. But I guess that could work possibly to find someone closer to my major.
Okay, yeah, that's a good idea. Do you like your professors?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of struggle with a few of them. They're kind of tough, but I feel like they want me to do well, so they're pushing me harder.
What's tough about those professors?
Just the workload, plus being on a cross country and track team, I feel like a lot of my day is used up for practice, so being able to spread out my time and able to get my work done, I feel like a lot of the professors think they're the only class that you're doing and you don't have other responsibilities, so it's frustrating.
Yep, that makes sense. How do your family members feel about you doing track and feel about your major?
I've gotten a lot of support from my family. My sister was a runner, so we ran together in high school, and she's running in college too now. Well, she did when she was in college, she ran. And it was always just kind of a big thing that we both were runners and in sports, so that was, they're used to it.
Okay. Did you have any competitiveness between you two, or?
Yeah, my sister is always a lot better than me at running, so I kind of felt like I was in her shadow a little bit.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know, we're really good friends, but I always feel like there's that part of me that wants to be as good as her.
I understand that. What was her major?
She was also an education major.
Oh, okay, interesting. Did she do well in school?
Yeah, she actually is. She just got accepted to a teaching job. Her and her new husband are just moved into a house, and they're both off doing their own thing, and she's starting her new career.
Oh, okay. Are you happy? Are you happy for her?
Yeah, I really like her husband. He's a really great guy, and I can tell she's really happy with what she's doing and where she is right now.
That's good. So you talk about being in her shadow. Could you explain that more?
Well, it's just she's older than me, so I feel like I've kind of been always following in her footsteps.
Okay.
And we, coming from a small school, we both had a similar group of friends.
Mhm.
We were both involved in the same activities, and
Mhm.
I felt like it was always I get to do what she's doing because that's just the way it went. So I maybe didn't get to do or explore as many things as I wanted to because I
Mhm.
was always stuck with her.
Okay. Interesting. What did you say she does for? What does she teach?
She teaches 8th grade geography.
8th grade geography. Okay. So do you think that your lack of motivation for school has any reflection on being in your sister's shadow?
I guess I never really thought about that, but it could be something that could be
Yeah.
something that is going on.
Maybe you want to deviate a little bit from
possibly
not being in her shadow so much.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So do you think that perhaps exploring the issue more of being in her shadow would help you be motivated for school more, or do you think that it's a different issue that we should discuss?
I guess I never really linked the two together, but if it's something that I don't know is kind of affecting the way I'm thinking, maybe it is something that's going with my schoolwork.
Mm-hmm.
It could be something that I would be interested in looking into.
Yeah,
a little
that
bit
would
more.
be interesting to see if there's a relation there. So an idea that I have is maybe I really like the idea of you getting like a study buddy almost and just working with them a little bit and realizing that, you're your own person. You're not your sister. You don't have to be in your sister's shadow anymore. Would that be something you're interested in?
Yeah, I think if I found somebody that I can relate to and we have similar majors, I think that would be really helpful.
Yeah, because she's going to be an 8th grade geography teacher and you want to be an art teacher, correct?
Mm-hmm.
That's not similar at all. So, that'd be your own thing. So so what you're doing in school is something completely different already than what she's doing, right? And doing well in school really has no correlation between how your sister did well in school or how well she ran in track or anything like that, correct?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. So I think that if we explore that issue more, that'd be really good. Would you be up for that?
Yeah, I think that could be really helpful for me.
Okay. So I'm glad you came in today. Do you have any questions for me?
I'm just wondering when I can schedule another appointment or if I can call you sometime.
Oh, would you? Yeah, definitely. Would you be more comfortable coming in on like a weekly basis or maybe every 2 weeks?
Maybe to start, let's do every week.
Every week? Okay, yeah. So the receptionist up front can help you schedule an appointment, and if you want to, I can come with you and walk down there with you.
Yeah, that'd be really great.
All right, cool. I'm glad you came today.
Thanks. Yeah, thank you.